Hi, you all. So I am here with my Tell 'em Tuesday late. You may wonder why I'm late. 4 letters. D-E-L-L. Dell. Before I get on that, these McDonald's mango pineapple smoothies, the business. Really good. I'm about done. But my hard drive has crashed yet again. Those of you who have, been with me for a while probably remember the first time it crashed, which was a few months ago, okay? The computer is not even 2 years old yet, all right? The first time the hard drive crashed, it was about a year old. Okay, now it's about a year and a half old. A little over that. About a year and 7 months, 8 months, okay? It crashed again. So I was out of a computer for a day and a half. Like no computer. Well, I have my work computer. So that was my saving grace for access to the internet. Okay, I have my work laptop. But my work laptop does not have a webcam or anything. So after I uploaded those reviews, I was going to do the Tell 'em Tuesday. After that, well, my computer crashed. Okay, while I was trying to pay my bills. Of all things, I'm on bill pay and the mess just the screen just went out and said system crash or something. And I'm like, what? I'm in the middle of trying to handle my business, okay? So then I tried to turn the computer back on. It says cannot locate the hard drive. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And then after that, it wouldn't say anything. So called Dell, couldn't understand what the guy was saying. He tried to troubleshoot. Nothing worked. Okay, so basically, and I was like, look, I'm not sending y'all my computer. You need to send somebody to me to fix it, because the last time the hard drive crashed, I had to mail my computer to them, wait, for it to get to them, then for them to fix it, then for them to send it back. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Because my dad purchased the extended warranty thing, and it includes home networking, which means they'll come to you if there's problems. So I'm like, this time somebody needs to come to me. I'm not boxing my stuff up, having to wait, days, weeks, whatever, to get my computer back. So they sent somebody. He just replaced your hard drive. He ain't trying to troubleshoot nothing. He was just like, he came with the hard drive and was like, boom, done. So computer is wiped clean. I had to go through reinstalling stuff. Still haven't reinstalled everything. Okay. So I'm like, you know what? Then I can't access my integrated webcam because I need the disc to do that. And guess what? My discs are packed up because I'm moving. So yes, you all, this is kind of not a true Tell 'em Tuesday. This is more a reality Tell 'em Tuesday. But I'm moving. So, I know I gave y'all a tour of this house, but, with the divorce and everything, I just want a space of my own, a neutral space, that I don't have any associations with my ex. Also, this place is a lot for me to handle myself. So, I'm downsizing and I'm going to be in the hustle and bustle. I'm used to living in the suburbs. My first home was in the suburbs. This home is in the suburbs. I'm getting out of the suburbs. So I'm going to be in the mix, newly single and in the freaking mix. So I may, have to do another tour. I know y'all, like to see what's going on with the decor because I have bought some new things. So it will be a little different. So I won't have a true guest room this time because in this house and my first house, I had a guest room with a, bedroom suite in there, all that done. That's not going to happen. Sold the bedroom suite, and I'm just gonna have a futon in the guest because I'm just gonna have one guest room. I know, cry. I'm used to having more rooms than that. But it's just going to be 2 bedrooms. And my guest room is going to be just have a futon and be pretty much my walk-in closet. Like my shoe shelves and all of that, and something else that I just bought is going to be in there. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be like really cool, like a really cool, like huge closet dressing room type deal, but with a futon. So, you know, if I have guests, they can sleep on the futon, and you know, that's it. But I mean, honestly, I don't have enough guests to need a, you know, full out bedroom suite anyway in my guest room, or full room just dedicated to guests, because I may have someone spend the night or spend a couple of nights once or twice a year. Like it's not often enough to justify having all of that space for guests that I rarely have. I mean, it just makes no sense. So, and this also has to do with a challenge that I joined. I recently joined a Simplify Your Life challenge a few months ago. I joined this Simplify Your Life challenge, and basically, you know, I just felt that I really need to simplify my life. Like, you know, I think home ownership is, you know, great. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great. But for me personally, I no longer feel the need to have a huge space and it's just me, because it's wasteful. For one, it's higher utilities because you gotta, you know, cool down and warm up, you know, that big house. You know, unfortunately, you can't just turn the air on in one room. At least I can't. You know, I can turn the air on just upstairs or just downstairs in this house, but it still has to, you know, it's gonna cool the whole floor. So, you know, that can get expensive. And I mean, because like my last power bill was $100, and it's just me, but it's because of this space. And I'm like, you know, it makes no sense to have all these rooms. No one, I don't even use them. The only room that I use for the most part is my bedroom. Like, I'm rarely in the living room. I'm in here for this video just to do a change of scenery, but I rarely use the living room. The only time I'm in the living room is when I have company. Other than that, I'm in my room. I eat in my room, sleep in my room, watch TV in my room. So the living room, the 3 other bedrooms were just there. Like, honestly, they were just there. They were not of use. And so I felt that this challenge was perfect and like right on time for me, because I'm being wasteful. And y'all know I'm a vegetarian if you watched my video things about me. And I also, recycle stuff like that. And I just felt, being in a 4-bedroom house with just me by myself is ridiculous. It's wasteful. And not only is it wasteful, regarding just wasted space, it's wasteful with utilities, burning gas and electricity on all this space that's not even being used. And also, I'm in one room. So it doesn't even make sense. Like, if I didn't have as much stuff as I do, I would have got a studio. Like, honestly, because really I just use one room. But, I do have a lot of stuff, and I am getting rid of a lot of things. Like, I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff because, again, I just need to simplify. Like, if it does not have immediate use for me or frequent use, I don't need it. Like, if it's something that I haven't used in months or a year, that means I'm not using it, so I'm getting rid of it. So that is definitely a new journey that I'm on, simplifying my life. One of my friends was like, are you gonna stop shopping? No, okay, I'm not gonna do that. But what I am going to do is, when I buy something, give something away, so that I'm not just piling stuff on top of stuff, so I am going to do that. But I use my clothes. Like, I use my clothes, I use my shoes, all that stuff gets used. But as far as, this space, it's not getting used. So it's just ridiculous, and I know my guests, when they would come, the rare occurrences that someone spent the night, they were very comfortable and liked, having their own room, their own bed, TV, all that. I mean, it was a nice little setup for my guests, but it's not economical for me to have that and not even have enough guests or guest frequently enough. So that's that. Okay, simplifying my life, getting a space that I'm going to actually utilize the entire space, because I do want to use my living room more often. So I am going to try to kind of sit in the living room more in the new space, but I'm definitely, simplifying my life, simplifying my space, being more in the hustle and bustle. Again, with me kind of being more eco-conscious, where I can walk to stores or ride my bike or whatever. Because like right now, being in the suburbs, there are some places that I can walk to. Like there are grocery stores and things like that are close, but it's not a pedestrian friendly or bike rider friendly community, because people just drive, over here in the suburbs. So being in the city, it's more friendly for walkers, runners, bike riders, because more people use those modes of transportation, because they are riding buses, and stuff like that. So they'll get put off at a bus stop and then have to walk the rest of the way or whatever. So it's more people walking in the city, than out here. So, I'll be able to go to the store or whatever, walking or riding my bike, and people won't be looking at me crazy. Like, what is she doing? So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just, giving y'all a heads up, because the environment will change, for the videos. I didn't want to just pop up and be like, hey, and y'all are like, what is going on in the background? That's not the same. So this time I'm giving you a heads up. Unlike last time, I think I just did that. It just came and was like, yeah, I moved. But I'm just giving y'all a heads up and letting you all know why. Because, my first house I was in for years. So, I'm not trying to be just hopping around. I was there for years, and, this place, I wasn't here as long, but, I plan to be here as a married couple, not as a single person, because trust me, I would not have got this place if I was single. That just wouldn't happen, because it's too much, and in space and cost. So it just wouldn't have made sense for me to do that by myself. I know people, and I have friends, who are single and have, nice size homes. And that's, if that's what makes them happy. Because the thing about life is, do what makes you happy. If that's what makes them happy, and they feel that that space is what's most comfortable for them, that's fine. For me, I'm not like that. Like, having a lot of space and it's just me, I'm not comfortable. Like, I feel that it's a waste. And maybe it's because of, again, my lifestyle. I feel that it's wasteful, and like it's empty. I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying, but that's just how I feel. And so, having a nice large home is fine for me if I have a husband or family. That's fine. And, we're entertaining a lot, having family members come over, from out of the country, out of town, out of state, whatever, staying frequently. That's different, because the house is being used, but with it just being me, it's not. So that's that. And yeah, I will definitely have to come back with a video discussing the foolishness, the fooly wang, on Basketball Wives and Mob Wives and all that stuff. But I just wanted to give you all an update, let you all know, because I am trying to work to do my videos on time. now. And you know, even with this transition, I'm gonna still try to get to y'all on Tuesdays. But I just wanted, you know, to let y'all know what was going on. All right, so see you later. Peace.